Hey YouTube, welcome in. Today we're going to talk about Dead by Daylight's public test build featuring a new map, new killer, new survivor from the upcoming Alien chapter. Just in case you haven't heard yet, our new killer is going to be the Xenomorph, our new survivor is going to be Ellen Ripley, and our new map will be the Nostromo Wreckage. Going to give you a quick rundown of all this, so here we go. First up, this new map is real crispy, and if you're already a fan of the Alien series, you'll be geeking out about being able to explore the crash site of the iconic Nostromo. You'll be chased in and out of the ship, and you can loop the killer around the shuttle that brought Ripley to the world of the Entity. Let's talk about the Xenomorph, whose special ability is called Runner Mode. The Xenomorph enters Runner Mode automatically when not on cooldown. It walks on 4 legs and becomes stealthier, reducing its terror radius. While in Runner Mode, the Xenomorph also has access to a brutal tail attack. When you play as the Xenomorph, a series of tunnels become available on the map. By accessing a control station, it can enter the tunnels and quickly move around the map to detect the presence of survivors and speed up the cooldown of the Runner Mode ability. However, exiting a control station tags nearby survivors with Killer Instinct. There are 7 control stations scattered around the map. Survivors can interact with them to get a remote flame turret, which is used to counteract the Xenomorph. When the Xenomorph enters the radius and line of sight of the turret, the attack staggers it and will cause Runner Mode to end. If a turret successfully knocks the Xenomorph out of Runner Mode or fires for too long, it overheats and has to be repaired by a survivor. But here's the thing, a Xenomorph can attack turrets and destroy them. Here's the Xenomorph's 3 unique perks. First up is Ultimate Weapon. When you open a locker, the perk activates for 30 seconds. Survivors entering your terror radius scream and reveal their position and gain blindness for 30 seconds. This goes on cooldown for 40, 35, and 30 seconds. Next is Rapid Brutality. When you run this perk, you can no longer gain Bloodlust. Hitting a survivor with a basic attack gives you 5% haste for 8, 9, and 10 seconds. Lastly, we've got another aura perk called Alien Instinct, and it sort of reminds me of barbecue and chili. The perk activates when you hook a survivor. You'll see the aura of the farthest injured survivor for 5 seconds, and that survivor will also be oblivious for 16, 18, and 20 seconds. Okay, enough about Xenomorph. Let's talk about Ripley. I personally am super excited about Ripley. I've been saying for years she would make an amazing survivor, and it's finally coming true. She's already my favorite survivor because she has a kitty named Jonesy that comes out for some pat-pats, and it's just the best. Don't tell Nick Cage I've been cheating on him. Here's Ellen's 3 unique perks. First up is Lucky Star. When you hide in a locker, the perk activates. You leave no pools of blood and make no grunts of pain for 10 seconds. When you leave the locker, you see the other survivors and the closest generator's aura in yellow for 10 seconds. The perk goes on cooldown for 40, 35, and 30 seconds. Then we've got Chemical Trap. After completing 70, 60, 50% progress on any generator, the perk activates. When next to a drop pallet, press the Activate Ability button to install a trap, which stays active for 100, 110, 120 seconds. The aura of drop pallets are revealed in yellow to all survivors. When the killer breaks the pallet, the trap explodes and they're slowed by 50% for 4 seconds. Sounds cheeky and I love it. Lastly, there's Light-Footed. When you're healthy, the perk is active. Your running steps are silent. The perk goes on cooldown for 28, 24, and 20 seconds. Ellen is going to be moving around these maps like a ninja! Alright, I had a lot of fun checking out the Xenomorph and Ripley. The new map is a W in my opinion. The full release launches on August 29th, and I'll be sure to check back in on the Alien chapter as we get more news. Thanks for dropping in. We'll see you on the next one. Here's a Xenomorph Mori, because why not?